Today, we're going to be talking about committing to a result. So, when you think about being more productive or planning out your time, you want to be committing to a specific result because it's going to have you create so much more. So, for instance, I could put on my schedule that I'm going to record podcast episodes, or I can put that I want to record X amount of podcast episodes, whatever the number is, because what that then allows me to do is know, okay, I need to be focused. I need to be moving at a decent pace. I can't drag around. I can't restart 80 times. I have to take into consideration, like, if I want this produced at the end of this, what is that going to require? Because again, like I said, I could sit here and record one podcast episode because I was judging myself, or I started over and I stopped and I went again and again and again, and I just kept redoing it. And I could even end up with zero completed episodes if I just sat there and recorded and didn't like any of them and restarted over and over. So I want you to think about what changes, what can you produce, what can you create by actually setting a number or a specific result to what it is. It also helps you get smarter. Because when you're just showing up and getting whatever result it is, you don't have to think differently. You just show up the way that you've always been showing up, and then you just get whatever result that is. But if you're wanting to do something different, if you're wanting to do something specific, if you're wanting to produce something specific, what you then have to do is figure out how you're going to do that. You might have to have different systems. You might have to show up differently. You might have to stay more focused. You might have to prep things ahead of time. When you do this, it allows you to get more creative. It helps you solve problems. It helps you show up differently. Whereas when you're just showing up and getting whatever result that you're getting, that just creates you doing the same thing you've always been doing. And that's the exact same thing that can happen when you set goals. If you're going to just show up and make a certain amount of money, you just made that amount of money. But if you set a goal to make a certain specific amount of money, then what you're doing is you're requiring your brain to problem solve at a different level. You're requiring yourself to show up at a different level. You're going to have to figure things out. You might fail, and then you're going to learn from those failures. Like, there are these things that change when you decide this is what I'm going to create, and then you start figuring out how to create it. And if you want to learn more about my 12-week coaching program, then go to successbykayla.com, because you're going to be able to sign up for a consult call, which will help us determine if you're a great fit to work with me one-on-one for 12 weeks. So go to successbykayla.com to sign up for that call.